Even their own society.
Morning, guys. Give us some more Diablo 2 Resurrected streaming. Back to what we were doing originally. It's rune farming. So lots of rune words that I want to make. Let's go ahead and do this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a fun day.
Because they're just paying the way it doesn't have to be a lot of Republic. The other
Listening to Scott Adams in the background, by the way. For those who are curious.
anyway, that's the news. It really works. That a response. Okay. So, anyway, for the latest special big day, AI, not so. They're furiously making good ready. But that doesn't even sound real, does it? No, not intelligent. I want that part. So how in the world did AI ever in China? Do you know the but I feel like they'll at least so at least in the United States you're like so apparently the G20, that's the industry, they've agreed to work together to make the super rich articles make the super. I need some minutes. When I say a 2% of your total bulk, is cash. There's no risk. Much cash.
Not much.
Hey, the rich. Who own stocks like that. So, along with it, rich people's money that are doing that. Rich people are not using their money. They're not using it. Say they use banks. Stock market. So you would have to take the money out of the perspective. Just the estimate.
I am overburdened.
$1 billion. Dollars. Which one tells you? So this whole rich.
Well, no, it's just
Good day. Yes.
So, and the G20, I've got a message. 19 questions, all the countries. Fuck you guys. You leave us the fuck alone.
go away.
Get out of our tax. You guys are losers. Our tax.
Concur.
I want to hear your idea. I don't want
Tell
to
them
hear
to go away.
anything from you assholes. Nothing. Might do it. Nothing. Jordan Peterson. He says people grow up mature.
Excuse me.
For complete. And for what says think it down. In other words, know there's something I will do, and then you're sorry. I would agree with you. The basic element. I would like to add my own for not based on, but thought this is based on something that having children
It's worth it.
not saying aging.
Hugely worth it. Infinitely worth it.
The thing that I think having ages you. Here's why. I think that biologically, people
Well, it's not just that. You gotta get up every morning to take care of them super early, random times. And it's not getting enough sleep ages
I
you.
think when you have that you feel like your work is done. That it is
What happens when you got might aura and cursed?
that you feel like you're done.
Single hit,
I feel like your
3,000
body
damage.
So
That's how much my mercenary has, like 2,500 or something.
Good day.
I think that people who not have children
Good day.
will exercise more.
Yeah, 20,
stay
23,
fit,
39.
so that they can- So part of it. Some of it might be a lot. They just say. We don't need you. Not being unkind. For your job. I wonder if that ain't. I think you would find who accept this level. have a problem with the data. You're going to get a lot of stuff. Less likely. So the data is not good. All right, there's a report on this. Some people, don't know. United States is already a good idea. 7-11. These are probably one or two.
Yes.
And if I could
Yes.
give you one. I've seen the experts about how in field workers never stop. They don't always. But recently they did. Yeah. All people. And some people say that Israel as a slave group.
Israel would have no issue with it.
Which I say, really not. War's guaranteed. But one country lets another country go up to the rock. If there's one thing I can guarantee you, bombing rockets, they're going to get killed. They're going to be killed. And so is but, oh yeah, no way that where it's going.
Good.
Yeah, might be when it gets done. Netanyahu is popular enough for a moment down. So, tremendous incentive.
Good day. Good day.
That's the cynical thing. I would say, personally, I don't have a Diablo. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like him. That he's not going to experience all. We're just great. But I can't be mine. I want to be taken to this. But if he would put it here at maybe. So I think that it's directly or indirectly to the help. To the forward. And I'm also wondering what point we see. It seems to me that Israel if they use those going over the missile launch. Now, it seems like you can get enough.
Unless they're underground silos. But Hezbollah, no doubt, is not advancing those. At least they don't have many.
But you would need a whole lot of drones. Fuck it. And if they were to...
I mean, drones are not super expensive. Consumer grade drones, $1,000 a piece. 10,000 of those for a central government. That's $10 million.
And I think that Israel also here being
Wait a
a
minute.
proxy for
The fourth. Yeah.
this Randall
Yeah.
just you gotta make them at least think.
Bam or fall.
10 minutes.
Dump
So
up the garbage. Sweep it up, whatever. I don't care. Get rid of the garbage.
Yes?
Alright, that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining.
See if Tim is, videos. Like he is?
That will be centralized cellular system. I think that's where we're going. I can elaborate into a great deal, but for the sake of news program, maybe we'll say that for the special. Disturbed Turtles, as I tried Googling his himself, assassination attempt of Trump, and Truman and the Pope were my own. Andy B's influence on the FBI is still very real. Agents trained under trained others, and those trained others get broken since inception. Oh, and we here. Lead us, the Riot Act says, Statue of Liberty during the Olympics, you were reading about. They planted the apes. Not a fan of how much you give into the mischievous game. Yeah, we oh, there's a planet. Right? We assume that may have been one of the issue is that each and every one of these grains of sand makes a heap. They insult Christianity. I'm not offended. Offended as a citizen of the United States dealing with the hypocrisy of the left that says we're not allowed to be offensive, it's hate speech, but we're allowed to be offensive, it's not. I want my people fall under the law. I don't care that Steve Bannon goes to prison. I care that Merrick Garland doesn't. Steve Bannon broke the law and said, go to jail. I go, okay, I guess. Merrick Garland does, and they don't. I care about it on the law. If you want to make a show where you mock Christians, but you never mock the religion, and at the same time, this culture tells us it's offensive to criticize any other group we don't like. I'm sick of the hypocrisy. That's what it is. Show the Statue of Liberty. We're just referencing Planet of the Apes. It's just Peace of the Gods, or
right?
whatever. Who cares? Why are you offended? Grow up. No. You don't get to be offensive and ban people from being offensive. You hypocrites. I don't like that they mock religion. Well, claiming you're not allowed to mock religion. Honest Conservative says, Tim, they want a sit-down conversation so that nobody else can interject when they lie. Eat it. Tectonic Edge says, Tim, Facebook just sent me a notification asking me to help us ask about the photo. It just altered. Yeah. Absolutely. Shannon says, my family members say it was still staged. Let's go grab a couple more. Maybank says, have you seen what Biden is proposing for the Supreme Court? Does it control the court? They're trying to also want to they can arrest Trump. They're mad about what Roger George. It basically says, guys, the president runs the executive branch. It should be that way. They're like, how dare you? Because they keep state runs the president. let's go. We got this story, my friends. Post-millennial. 160,000 awfuls, that's affluent white.
They are awful.
White women for Kamala Harris joined Zoom call to learn how to shut up and listen to Vibe. Servants of the presidential. Oh, man. When I play this one for you, you're going to get mad. 160,000 white Democrat women checked their white privilege.
Go on there.
Discuss how they can supporters of Kamala Harris. State message during training was to shut up and listen to indigenous people. Isn't it like black, indigenous, yeah, like it's comma. Anyway, as a white woman, we need to use our privilege to make positive changes. Now I can read you this, and you'll be like, yeah, sounds like what you say.
God
When I
help us
play
all.
for you the video,
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Tim. It's going to be not like nails on a chalkboard. It's going to be like a chalkboard with oxen dragging gigantic, like, I don't know, tills. That's what it sounds like. I hope you're ready for this. I'm gonna be so mad. Here we go. Oil time.
Aerial Podar, affectionately known as old side audience.
Okay, wait. Look at Erin Gallagher. Look at her just dancing.
Aerial Podar, affectionately known
What
as
is
old
it?
audience. 5 million. Here to help your ancestors.
They know exactly who they're catering to.
I am like big.
She's literally shaking, guys. She's literally shaking. And you should have never been given the vote. Points being made.
Advocating. And spoiler alert, as much I think
Good day.
Always.
Greetings.
you are together like tiny.
It's a cult.
Ah, God help us all. God help us all.
And yourself talking. I forbid correcting them.
Man, turn that off, please, Tim.
Yes!
Please, I don't want to listen to
I've been
that
waiting
shit.
for that Ariel. Ariel, I am a person of color. I'm, of course, as most mixed race. I'm from 2 generations of mixed race families and had to deal with 2 racist family members. I'd prefer it now if you stop talking when you're listening here. Shut up on Zoom, stop participating, and only post on a book what you say you should post. Because heaven forbid you correct me. Anyway, you were saying?
So, you learn. I the story.
And you're making me listen to this.
Yeah, unless it's like, I don't know, Thomas Sowell or Larry Elder or Hodge to it. Because when you have people who are BIPOC but don't fit the narrative, now they're the race of white supremacy.
That's right. Hello. And
It's wet pee poo.
So, check your blank. Your algorithm, believe it or not.
Who is this? Like Ariel Fodor. I've never heard of her. And she's got a 5 million followers. Kindergarten teacher Fodor talks to Trump. She is one of the most racist individuals I've ever heard. Miss Frazzle, is that who it is? She's got 1.3 million followers on TikTok. I think this is her. You know, it's all fake. All fake. But she is a cult member. And it is deeply offensive to me as having to listen to this white woman. As white women, the Zoom call was dubbed "White Women Answer the Call." Defended by more than 164,000 white men. Learn how to support the Democratic presidential nominee. I want to pause there, and I would like to intentionally diminish the cultural significance of what that is. They did a live stream. They got 164,000 views. It was on Zoom. Okay. He on, I'm gonna tell you what he did on Tidbits that are on our show. The news. Last episode we did on Friday is 387,000. I'm that 400, 400, that 400, 400. Oh wow. 500, 600, 400. You get the point. Okay. We do a stream. Do I post over 5,000 people join our live conversation on why Donald Trump is a better choice than Joe Biden? That's what we're buying on social media. That's like that's a narrative they want to put. Be fair, they raise a lot of money. Harris. And there were celebrity appearances. That is fair to say. But I also want to stress too. Celebrities watch podcasts. No Rogan. You know, imagine if I was like Robert Downey Jr. joined. Next stream. They did 164,000 people speaking. Granted, it was on Zoom, so it's you are responsible. Intentionally seek out and share from BIPOC creators, activists, thought leaders. They should be the leaders of race and just equity. I agree. Lady, tell all your friends and followers to share Candace Owens,
Yes.
Hodge Twins, Larry Elder,
Hello.
got Terrence Williams, got Coleman Hughes. They're all black people. And they have ID. Zuby, smart guy. Wow. You should be shutting up and listening. They're lying. They don't actually care about stuff. They're actually deeply racist. And what they're saying is, this is the narrative line. Jews. Some tricking stupid. I was saying out there to Lucas on Friday. He did a show at Charlestown. And you know, everybody other huge fans of the guy out with him. And he's a right wing dude. A black dude. And I'm like, I don't care if you're left or right. Right? You can be left or right, you can be white, black, whatever. It matters. Are you right or are you wrong? If you're someone who knows the truth about what's going on and you have a bad opinion, you're still in
carry anymore.
I am tremendously more. If someone sits down and says, you're talking about the risk, you're talking about Joe Biden and Hunter Biden choking your policies, I don't care about because I think this should be. I'd be like, okay. Like if someone outright said that they were communists, I'm like, what about the communists? People think like, yeah, they do. I'd be like, okay. At least you know.
Stay a while and listen.
I can't stand this manipulation of liars. And they trick people into believing false things for power. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's another one.
Forcing me to listen to this. Well, it's not forcing me. I could turn it off. Still.
Now she's swearing? Come on, lady.
Wow. Saying the F word on a Kamala Harris stream. How about that?
I feel freaking out.
Gonna cry?
Are you literally shaking? Literally shaking. Brainwashed.
But like, that's it. Alright, whatever. I don't even know. Another lady was much better. Oh, it's pink.
She looks sick. Like she's
She
getting
was saying,
cancer.
you know what? is it okay with you? I thought on stage.
Yes, he was.
And then
Very.
He did invoke the Insurrection Act and some of the riots. He did not engage
These
in the
people
dictatorial
don't realize
actions
how
you claimed he was
brainwashed
going
they
to engage
are.
in.
And when you're brainwashed, you don't know
He
you're
worked
brainwashed.
with establishment forces to hire people.
Am I brainwashed? I ask that question every day.
That was the problem.
We're all susceptible to suggestion. Every single one of us.
Anyway,
These guys don't even
here's
ask
the
that
cover
question.
of New York Magazine. There's something about this that's super racist. Talk about what it means to be a racist term. When I was growing up, coconut was a racial term for non-white people tied to, I don't know, black or Latino. You were brown on the outside but white on the inside. Asian, they call it banana, yellow on the outside but white on the inside. And I'm just like, why aren't you allowed to, I don't know, dress nicely, run a business, and make millions? That's crazy. The idea that it is being white succeed. Now, of course, I love how big they made our head. Disproportionate. Everyone else's head's a normal size, but hers is massive. There you go, New York. I agree. Got big head. Figuratively. Maybe that's actually not head, and that's how big her head actually is. Anyway, I disagree. I mean, I digress. Kamala Harris, they showed a coconut. Like, did you think you fell out of a coconut tree? That's what my mom used to say. And I've heard that in Eastern Europe it's a racial slur into, you're like called a black person. Because they're implying your behavior. And also your race. So, okay, I guess, but I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, Democrats have been racist party. They continue to be the reason. Their policies have destroyed the black communities. You look at Chicago. Like Democrats for 100 years. Large black population of black. And it's terrible in these areas. I was talking to David Lucas about you take a look at before bombings and stuff. And it was and before civil rights era, you had prominent black community members in suits running offices, and this is the culture they built. It's not being white; it's being mature and responsible. And anyone of any race can take this.
I can't carry anymore.
Democrat policies, their policies, social welfare in these cities have just been bad. And it's not just about black people; it's about the entire communities. But importantly, my point is they're racist. In San Francisco, they're just hard and real. They enact are not good anymore. So where we go? Elon Musk posted this amazing 2-minute video in it.
I'm Kamala Harris.
Stop, Kyra.
By the way, I'm only going to play a little bit of it.
Because Joe Biden is mine.
I'm not going to play the full thing because Elon Musk is clearly parody. It's 2 minutes of AI listening. But it is very funny, you know.
I've seen it. It is very funny.
It is.
Good day.
Here we go. Trump's beating Kamala by 4 points. Georgia and 3 points. Michigan. So these are the latest polls. New Hampshire, Harris is up. Washington, Harris is up. Surprise. General election, national level points. Same polls. I don't know where we're going in terms of polls. I don't know how this election because I don't know how Republicans handle standalone count. Press that again for those. That is, how do you deal with 1 million people
Millions.
cheating independently? One poll worker throws Trump out. How do you deal with it? It could be one, fat lady at a
Brainwashing for you. They don't even have to tell them to do it or coordinate it. It's already been done. brainwashing.
Oh, look, that's good. That's a Trump. I can't read it. How do you stop? I love this. Real clear politics betting odds shows Joe Biden dropping 0 and Kamala jumping straight up for me. Why? It's weird. Just because for me, betting odds certainly have Donald Trump. I think it may be impossible for cheating a Democrat. So I mentioned in Charlestown, they have a Latin mass, and 2,000 people in this Catholic procession marching through the streets and protest silently all week. I asked one of the council members, "How do you have a majority council in Virginia?" And he said, "I'm not and conservatives go, it's the most infuriating thing in the world. They don't, and they don't. That's a fact. I'm sick of the lazy. It's like, you got people sitting there like, yeah, everything's going to pile in a handbag. And it's like, you're going to vote for them. All day and night, don't matter. Oh, it didn't matter anyway, we didn't win. You didn't win because you didn't vote. You gotta go. Everyone's gotta go vote. Guys, last that I spoke, Trump wins. That's why he said that. Don't have to do it again, just do it now. Knows turnout for Republicans it is, always has been. Republican Party has been smaller than the Democrats for a while. He's turning around now. This change has to happen. Donald Trump took a bullet for you. You can go out. I'm going to wrap up this segment here, and then we will do our list. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with all your friends. I cast free button. Remember it. X and Instagram. Cast. And live, we're going to read some super chats before the story. And everyone else thing. 6 p.m. At level, Game Night says 2000s had the best skate films. That's right, yeah right, round 3, element 10, Baker 3. What was your favorite? And hard to say. 2000s. Yeah right was the iconic scene with Eric Costin and Frank to make it seem like home. Those are the days, I suppose, the internet really destroyed them. Skate videos were like bands releasing, and they made a lot of money. Those that aren't familiar, skateboard company. Anytime it could be skateboard decks, it could be tape, it could be shoes. Usually it's a bigger company, decks or shoes. But decks, that is the good part of it. And they want to sell boards, so they make promotional videos where they're a professional team, not in film, maybe like a minute part with tricks in it. All of the tricks were usually kept a secret, and the last trick, a hammer, big hit, was secret and speculate. Then you watch the video, they would do movie theaters, and these things were big deals. They made a lot of money on families can help. With the rise of social media and Instagram, skate video and effective means that big event. And so there was a big release recently at the Wish Skateboards one. And it did moderately well. They released it on YouTube. Maybe not. But you got the problem is it takes a long time. And if someone did pay a listen, I know it's never gonna be that guy just
Alright, I got pull run.
and that's his last trick. You're thinking amazing feet.
A lot of uniques dropping right now.
Instagram now, it's happened where some little kid will go out and do a similar trick of be like, I'm gonna do I don't know, like Ollie flip truck down the Hollywood. In 6 months, everyone's gonna be shocked to see. Doesn't matter anymore. Dude will be at the the little kid will film it on his phone and post it. And there's no sound. That really hurt the Joseph says Tim knows all this. Indeed, I do.
Good day.
Oh, dude, I can speak
Radiant
skateboarding like nobody's
sphere.
business.
Not a very good shield.
Let's grab some more. Hagar Targaryen
But fun,
says
anyway.
Shannon Watts is on that call with Kamala. She's the founder of Moms Demand Action, a gun control organization starting to respond. She blocked me from following Dana Lash. Dana Lash. Instead of CNN, Dana Lash. John M says Camelot. Camelot. The silly face, let's not go. The Phoenix guy says, I love what you're doing in West Virginia. I live there and still visit. There's a great church called Faith Baptist Church. Here's it. Right on, man. And updates. A lot of good stuff happening with the 4.5 years. It's fascinating. You know, I went to New York and was concerned about the hate on. And instead, everybody wanted to meet him. Like, that is powerful. People terrified. That's how they end up dictating this cultural stuff. You've got to stop. So, you got these people screaming, lying, people this people on the run. I'm gonna get them. Really fast. That's this narrative that I tried buying my way into the scene, that I stole the skate park from them, and he played with. Reality. He owned property in Martinsburg. Years. We are looking to get white. It's the in West Virginia.
West Virginia.
And it's a big deal. Great investment. We're putting our coffers down, and I also skateboard. Skate jam. And so, employees live in Martinsburg, several of them.
Niacin in this drink is making me a little itchy.
Do some skateboarding stuff. It's the people who skate and our employees. And a couple of guys who don't live on the line, and the left picked it up and law. And they're angry that we live here. So I don't live in Martinsburg. No property in Martinsburg, but I'm 10 minutes away from Martinsburg. It's the city. It's like a city. Further away. And so it's the county that we're in. It's a big city. That's an opportunity. Namba, up next to our and we're big fans, and they're fans, and we're friends. I should be gathering there. I think maybe by the beach, like we hung out there a couple times. And these there are going up and claiming all things Psychobabble Live. I've been talking with the county about having a skate park we own. I bought the property where the skate park was. They wanted to sell it to. Eventually, it was going to go to the transit company. Well, it solely tries to. And make lies up. I go out and skate. Give me this. Charlestown racist. David Lucas. A couple of thank you for what you're doing.
What about Camptown races?
But the media jump on eyes they make it up. Because here's the question. I offered $20,000 in prizes. And a couple people attacked me for it. I did. Said thank you, hit me up, and we've been building and repairing, and everything's been fantastic. Eyes instead. In real life, I was playing with Hagerstown the other day. And the funny thing is, what the is there? Nobody skating there. It's been died out in the mountains. 3 minutes drive east, Hagerstown, Maryland. A skate park with Spawn Ranch, one of their skate park construction companies. They actually do. And so, why skate the cruddy little backwoods? I went and got this. So when we announced that we were doing it, they freaked out on us. Other local because they're like, hey, you didn't drive to skate there. Other issue. Skate here. We started going to Baker's time to see that part. It's all just your creepy scum. Excuse for why they would you down a grab one more. Hey, Johnson saying here the Chris Cole publications, skateboarding and picture great right. Chris Cole is one of the most famous and most prominent skateboarders right now. He's being accused by his ex or something. I don't care. Literally don't care. That stuff is for courts to figure out. We are so far past the
Good day.
use allegation levels.
Good
I
day.
don't believe it. If he did bad things, then he should be criminally charged. Not. Apparently, he's getting dropped from all. Cole's a great skateboarder. As for his personal life, no idea. Did bad things to bad dude. Yeah, I can tell you this. Chris Evans. Oh man. Look, I think sad that that Wolverine was low. 7 out of 10, maybe. I give it a 10 out of 10 because it's anti-market. Hopefully the tease bit. It's not political. They insult once or twice, and it mocks the MCU for being garbage. And I was like, I think they understand now. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic. Hugh Jackman did an amazing job, but Ryan Reynolds is absolutely fantastic. Chris Evans in it was so good. That being said, Chris Evans is a crackpot. I don't like
Politically
his
speaking,
politics. I think he's kind of a bad dude. He does really well. Great actor. I like his work. Wasn't he in a Push? Yeah, Chris Evans. I like that movie. He's got psychic powers or whatever. I think Chris Evans does a great job as an actor, and I think he does a bad job in politics. That being said, I do a really bad job acting and don't do it. And so, could you imagine? This is the. I have no problem with people. Ask whether it's if I decided to go act, far be it from me to tell anybody about music. I'm not going to go to Andy and be like, Phil, you got to understand something about music. Let me tell you. Like, golden platinum recording artists currently on tour with Megadeth. Hunger and work with these people. I ever assert, no, I ask Phil for advice. Think about Chris Evans and Mark Ruffalo. You
Mark
can be
Buffalo.
100%. You gotta get more defamation. Like, it'd be the craziest thing if I went on and started telling, all these top recording artists they were. No, I ask them, like, hey, how do you handle these things? Like, how does you play a thing of iron spear? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's what we're getting with these politicos, who are actually just entertainers. They know nothing about politics, and they just step up and say, no, I'm right, you're wrong. You want to know? But by all means, Chris Evans, big fan, acting in all his movies. Not just the part. I would love to sit down and have a conversation, and he can tell me about acting. Let's jump to the story, my friend. A tremendous insult. Organizers apologize. Church groups criticize allegedly Last Supper parody. Alleged? Come on. Sarah Fields says the tweet. Barbara Butch, the woman in the center, posted this photo to her Instagram, admitting the photo had everything to do with them mocking the scriptures. Then deleted it a few hours later and called it God's no God. At the Olympics, they mocked shit and impale a horse on River Send. That was crazy to me. I saw this and I was like, oh wow. And then they had a pale horse. So she has the halo. She says, oh yes, the new gay testament. Did it. And then posted, will forever be proud and support this moment of art reference, The Feast of the Gods, by Jan Harmens Van Bilger. Oh, I received a lot of messages about my faith, but I have questions about yours. No, they were mocking. They were mocking Kennedy. CNN Sports says, organizers of the Paris Olympics have apologized for what some critics describe as parody of the Last Supper. Yeah, like the person in it. Scene featured drag artists and dancers, widely criticized by Catholic Church. I don't care that Christian. I can respect their opinion. I can say because these same leftists, Jen Huger,
Junk yogurt.
will tell you speech should be banned, don't be offensive, trigger warning. But that when it comes to Christianity, they will intentionally insult you. They're allowed to do. No. I want equality. I want the rules to be known. They don't play by rules. That, they're really powerful. Go back to Jen Huger. Read more from CNN. French Catholic Church's festivities include scenes of derision and mockery of Christianity. There was clearly never an intention to show disrespect to any spokesperson and the scam news conference. On the contrary, I think we tried to celebrate community tolerance. I believe this ambition was achieved. Taking the offense, of course, sorry. Seeing this come under criticism, the big ceremony was also praised. At some point, now, the team was more representative of other works like The Feast of the Gods by Johann Rottenheimer and Rudolph. So, look at the image here.
Lies.
The way they're all standing around. You see this man right here with his arm out? They actually reenacted the tension. They were trying to look like the Last Supper. Dionysus arrives at the table.
It is so frustrating that we have to get so granular to explain this to people. There's that brainwash.
The idea was to create a big pagan party in link with the god of Montalingus, and you will never find in me or my work any desire of modern
Stay a while and listen.
except there was
Liar.
a male horse running on there are 4 apocalypse, pale horse, and it's the pale green, yellow green, green horse. There is a white horse, black horse. No more green. The reason is because the translating post on X, official Olympics account said the interpretation of the Greek god Dionysus makes us aware of the activity of violence between beings. All right, Jared. What say you, good sir? He says, if you're still offended by people drag, please grow up. Here's my response. Jen, would you join me in hosting a drag show live event and drag Muhammad? I didn't think so. Of course not. Because that would be very, very offensive and dangerous. I would like to stress this. I in no way intend to do this. Or do I intend to insult or Muslims?
Excuse
My
me.
point, the hypocrisy of these individuals. And I actually, I take issue with this idea. Many people, when Christians are mocked, like they always mock Muslims that way, I feel bad dragging Muslims to it's not meant to be anyway, but you didn't. Now there are certainly things with fundamental issue with. I mean to say is, I feel like there's like Imagine Noirs, or I know being like, hey, don't look at me, we had nothing to do with them mocking Jesus. And that's my point. It wasn't Muslims who would have. It was leftist, communist, Marxist drag queens insulting Jesus. So there's no intention on my part of not my point to make. They do not actually believe what they're saying. Jen Huger, if you're offended by people, yeah, you wouldn't dare offend any other religion.
If you're offended,
Claire says, my drag itself.
come on.
They twerk on kids and mock people's religion. That is passively Apple says they were being intentionally offensive to Christians. That was their entire point, to be offensive. He said, you sound like Muslims. Sorry, but you do. You don't get to. Tell people when they're allowed to be offensive and when they're not. And then
Allowed to be offended.
when they're offended. That's what you do. I suppose hypocrisy named the game for them. Reality, right? And Antifa goes and fires.
Do everything they
And
can
it
to
says it's
project
not
upon
violence,
you.
because they're not people. It's just no. Yeah, violence includes things. Smashing windows and destroying. They will go and then play the or speech is fun. They cut themselves out of every possible way. I will do this. While we're here, my friend, get the point. They're literally mocking the last song. I do think there was some intention if Dionysus showed others coming in and reading about it. But I want to point out, I think it's more Dionysus turning himself over. Dionysus is not a rebel. They're basically saying, out with Jesus in Dionysus. That is their hope. That is their hope. CNN, of course, has alleged last summer because they don't know how to Google search. Washington Post and CNN contributor posted AI video of Kamala Harris event. What is that? This says outdoor recreation, but it's really Catherine Rample. Okay. Rample. On X. Full proposed. Added to CNN's credibility.
Thank you for the follow, Jack Halfie 001.
Previously. And she says, y'all are cool. Here we go, look at this. Let me show you the original photo. Scenes from the Harris fundraiser, Pittsfield M. This is a photo that she posted. And people noticed right away that when you zoom in, I can't actually. There we go. You zoom in. Yeah, that's the hand is bent. It's very weird. It's like it's got some kind of mosaic filter. Faces are melted. What?
That is AI. Oh yeah,
right.
It is.
He says, here's the
game's going
She
alright.
posts other pictures. Now, what I find very strange about this, you can see many of the same people posted, and they she says, some home
I'll just assume
tree
that.
songs. What is this? What? This is crazy, right? Reality is digging down, I guess. Alright. Here's how she responds. LOL, getting spam claiming these photos are AI. I'm sure Wag used AI to create a crowd of people in downtown Pittsfield, but these were taken on my iPhone. Sadly, unlike on TV cop shows, you can't just shout enhance and make blurry backgrounds.
We've been streaming on and off since 2016.
No. But listen, she also told me. I think we're going to see similar art. I think it does look weird. Look as weird. Here's what's fascinating. Other people posted photos. She says, y'all are cool. Here's the weird stuff I'm getting. In any case, here's some footage from local TV stations at the same event. People are posting. You can pull up any iPhone image and zoom in, and this stuff doesn't happen. I have a theory that maybe modern phones have begun to AI generate really take a
Greetings.
picture and then the AI generate.
Hello.
I don't know, I gotta tell you, this does not make sense. Not like it's very strange. I don't know
Of
how
course
it's
I do, but I'm not worried about it. If I can't consistently get viewers, then
Or it's not necessarily
whatever.
CNN, I guess she just post.
I'm not gonna try to force
Well, I'll wrap
it.
this segment up here, my friends. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Smash the like. Cast. I'm next. I'm over it.
Yeah, how so?
Thank you all so much for hanging out. For the rest of you, we'll grab some super chat before we go. Here we go. Grab a couple more super chats here. Seems like there's only a little bit left. And do we have any actually? A little bit. Tim Crespi says, Tim, anime and manga recommendation.
Alright, how can you help me hit affiliate?
Amazon the other day. I saw they have like the 70th anime where it's like, I was transported to a video game and I have powers. Man, sick and tired of these shows. I like the show. Got reincarnated. Basically, this: a guy gets murdered, and then his soul is transported to a reality that's much video game, and he becomes a slime. Character, everybody's like super popular. But then you got all these other like generic copied versions. Not interested. I don't. I'll just do it. All right. Mega Black Dranch says Christians mock pagans all. Yeah. I'm just saying. I love it. Big C says, as someone who loves Greek myth in the Bible, you know that Dionysus is often a saint. Interesting. All right. Who we have here? I think that's about it. I think we got through most of the super chances. See, Devin Porter says that Super Bowl felt like a bullets to the ear. Alright, everybody, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, become a member at timcast.com. And our work, because
I do, but I don't really use it all that much.
Ad revenue doesn't, and especially after this election year, ad revenue basically evaporates.
You said you can help me hit affiliate. How?
We do well here, but we want to expand the culture.
Because if it's just art and designs, I don't see how that translates. It's the same as my username, weary_raven.
Stay a while and listen.
So I really
Good
appreciate
day.
it. And got a lot of work to do. Upcoming election with the lies and manipulations, it is going to be more important than ever that we have guest news more guest IR break through as that we can to show you truth in. While my predictions may be wrong, and everybody else can do them, we will always try to make sure that the underlying news stories actually fact. We do appreciate all of your support. Smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show, and we're back to that at 8 p.m.
It takes 3 years for you to digest protein.
Long before the left began censoring and manipulating social media in hopes of information online that reaches the ears of millions of Americans, they tried to do the same thing on television and radio, and as usual, their plan did the exact opposite of its name implied.
Hello.
The Fairness Doctrine was also put in place in 1948 by the Communications Commission, the FCC, that mandated the government to monitor the broadcast news in order to, as they claim, make sure that they were being fair. Issues. Viewpoint did supposedly dominate the media. The willingly named regulations certainly weren't fair and were clearly a violation of the rights of TV and radio station owners, because the government isn't supposed to be telling people what they can and cannot say. And despite being something one would expect to find only in a third world country with a state-controlled news media, the Fairness Doctrine was launched in the United States until it was repealed in 1987, almost 8 years after it took place. But that didn't mean Democrats wouldn't try to resurrect it again, since talk radio had become such a powerful force in the late and early 1990s, with Rush Limbaugh dominating the industry once syndicated in 1988. When it was repealed, though, even Democrat Supreme Court Justice William Douglas admitted that violation of the First Amendment and said the government has no business dictating what kind of content television stations, radio stations, and newspapers put out. And he also noted that the demands of those enforcing the fairness doctrine fluctuate with whatever political party was in power. But despite the obvious nature of the program and clearly violating the amendment, 20 years later, 2007, Democrat politicians were to be reinstated at talk radio in Fox News. Democrat Senator Dick Durbin from Illinois led the charge and was soon backed up by a long Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, Senators Dianne Feinstein, Chuck Schumer, and others. Even former President Bill Clinton threw his support behind the plan, saying it should be reinstated in order to counteract right-wing talk shows, meaning Rush Limbaugh and AM talk radio. Before Barack Obama appointed Elena Kagan to the Supreme Court, professor at the University of Chicago, where she wrote an argument in favor of reinstating it, saying that the First Amendment would often permit, and indeed requires, the reallocation of speech opportunities, adding that the realm of public expression may have too much some kinds of speech, meaning conservative talk radio, and
There you
too
go.
little of
Accepted
others.
your request.
Because back then, LGBTQism was a Jerry Springer show and RuPaul's Drag Race. And she said, some speakers may drown out or dominate their opposition. The government needed to correct these imbalances. That, well, they couldn't get the government to do it. Obviously, the social impact agencies, the lobbyists, organizations hired to persuade Hollywood studios successfully convince them to saturate the airwaves with LGBTQ as cultural Marxist propaganda, and now you can barely avoid it. Cass Sunstein, who Barack Obama appointed to run the House of Information and Regulatory Affairs as the information czar, or supported reinstating it as well, saying the government should control the broadcast media to ensure diversity of views, and that would help free expression. It would help. Cass Sunstein is also the man who proposed using an army of government-funded online trolls, comment section, on blogs, even before the airwaves, guided conversations, shill for certain topics, or hack the content that was posted. These days, Operation Earnest Voice does this on social media, a little government program you're not going to hear about on Fox News, which is special software that allows you to run multiple sock puppet accounts or bot accounts on the big tech platforms, posing as ordinary Americans in order to practically reflect the conversation and direction the agenda entails. The left continuously tries to shut down the debate. The most mild, level-headed criticism of their agenda, racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, etc., etc. It's difficult to not have a reasonable discussion about languages without them throwing a temper tantrum and stating that your arguments are hate speech. But thankfully, Elon over at Twitter and even YouTube, surprisingly, loosened the rules for posts about the COVID Lab League, even questioning the 2020 election. But as the 2024 election approaches, we'll likely see censorship ramp up again, and a whole new variety of topics get added to the list of bannable offenses. So, buckle up. If my YouTube channel just disappears one day, then find me on Rumble channel over there, rumble.com/marketplace. About 200,000 but I'm really pumped over there for reasons I get into them. Maybe if CEO Chris Pavlov I would consider it, but I don't think they like me over there for some reason. We had a nice talk on the phone a few years ago, but now I can't even get a response from anyone over there. That's a whole. I do use Locals, however, which is owned by Rumble, but runs people and technically a different company. And if you like my series monologues like this, then you should definitely join the Locals community, which is basically like a private members-only Facebook page. It's $5 a month to help support my work. And you can get all the clips, blog posts, and my hot takes on a variety of issues that I don't bother posting on Facebook because keywords are detected by the algorithm. They built those posts down the memory hole and nobody sees them. And as my Locals members can attest, the posts are, how shall I say, many of them not suitable. If you're interested, link in the description below. Head on over there and check it out.
The short one. Alright, I guess just me now. Ow. Sure. Jackalfee, I accepted your friend request. Now, are you going to tell me how you think you can get me to affiliate? Because if you actually can, that's something I'm interested in. Is it just art? Because if it's just art, I mean... You know how much of that I get every stream? Maybe later. I like anime. It's fun. Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, like that.
Stay a while and listen. Good day.
Ooh. Probably Dragon Ball Z. I'm pretty much a normie in that regard. I don't watch much anime, but I do watch it. Indeed. It's basically like a tough father figure. And Goku's the fun-loving doofus. I need some more caffeine. Cheers. I am a caffeine fiend. Used to not be. Things change.
Good to see you.
I used to also be able to run.
Yes.
Those were the days. I might be able to figure out a way to get back into it if my body will let me. We'll see. Maybe if I finally get into that stem cell study. We don't live forever. I'm 35 years old. I have so much time left to get this done. I have so much time left to actually have an impact on the world. Never wasted, but sometimes forgotten. I don't know how that can be considered not being wasted. Because if you forget about something, forget to use, and it's gone. It's there for like a flash in the pan, and then after 100 years it dies and it's gone. Never used it. Is that not wasted? It's not wasted if you learn a lesson from it. Learn to not do it again in the future, but will they? Is what it is. I'll figure something out. You guys knew the kind of prodigious output that I produce, y'all would probably hit the floor. Do a lot of stuff. Almost never get any recognition for any of it. Or reward. Your purpose in life is to be wasted. Then that's your purpose in life. Alright, twist. Therefore, you're wasted.
Good day.
So Father Mike Schmidt had a point. Of course. You just have to think it through a little bit. And those are the points that really matter. Ones that you have to think through, truly absorb. Because you own it. Truly understand it. You think it through. This is best a human being can. Maybe they can outpace the shame, but I doubt it. Shown it yet. 35. Clock's a ticking.
Stay a while and listen. Greetings.
We'll be on for about 5 more minutes. Tour. The last run.
Good day. Hello.
Alright guys, as always, it's been real, it's been fun, real fun. We'll see you all tomorrow morning, same time. Have a good day. Deuces.